Okay guys, a step-by-step guide on how to operate your MT4. So here I'm going to be showing you on actually what's happening here on MetaTrader 4. So this is your chart, ne? It's your chart, all your charts is here, and then here you can see I'm not connected. So when you are connected, it's going to show you that you are connected at the moment, but right now I'm not connected at all. So that's why it's not showing. That's why it's saying no connection. So and you can see what this chart has been. Yeah, it's been, you see, since I haven't been using this chart. So now we have your Euro USD. This is a Forex LTD account. Here to show on what account is it, the server, your demo account, what pair is it. Then here it's your market watch. So here it tells you the current price, both the bid price and the ask price. The market will be rolling with all the different pairs we have. So everything is traded. That's one thing I didn't mention. Everything, Google, what we trade everything here. Yeah, and then here it's your navigator. So here what's happening, it's where it show if you have your account. These are your Forex accounts. You can have accounts of different brokers. So for example, if I want to log in, I can click here. Then I'm gonna, here you put your ID, and then you put your, here you put your, what do you call this, your password that you created with your broker. And then the server, this is very important, and it confused a lot of people in the past. Your server is very important. So meaning you, even if it's a Forex LTD MetaTrader 4, I can use another broker to here. I can use InstaForex, I can use Light Forex, Leaders Forex, Kong Forex, Just Forex, any account. They go Forex Rail and all, everything, real accounts and demo accounts, we all use them in one. Then we have the ECN accounts, we have the standards, we have the mini. There's different types of accounts that you're gonna choose from. We're gonna also explore that. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah. And then you save information and you log in. So when you log in, it's gonna change here from connection to connected. So right now I'm not really connected. And then here it's your files. Your files, basically that's where you get your, like, let's say for example, if you have a chart that you want to add here on MT4, you're going to add it here, but you won't be using this for now. You won't need this. And then here it's your toolbars. And then in order for you to add your currency pairs, to see here this is where your pairs stay in. So you come here, this part here, and then you add them. Let's say for example, you see we have Forex, Euro USD, what we have CFDs, this is them. We have Forex 2, they have metals, gold and silver. If I want to add them, it's gonna come here. And then this is the chart. You see it's the last one here because I recently added it. And then we have your euro and all that. Okay, then if you want to place a new trade, so you see right now euro is opened, then I will come here to new order. Then this is the symbol. What type of a trade is it? The volume, lot size. So you can always edit this. If you have a small account, it's 0.01 and 0.01 for example. Then this is where you put your stop loss and you take profit. Then here you see you can state whether you want it to be a pending order or an instant trade. So instant execution is you buy now, you selling now. That's instant execution. Sometimes you'd hear me using something like buy at CMP. So CMP means current price. That's what it means. Then if it's a pending order, mostly you see I would say buy limits, sell limits, buy stop. We talked about that on the previous on the previous example. And then here it says on what price level. What price level am I placing that buy limit or sell limit? You should know that, and you type it here maybe at 0. What. So when price reaches this level, price is going to either sell or buy. That's how simple it is. And then you're gonna say place if your trade is right. And then if you want your order to expire, this is where you place your date. Maybe if price doesn't reach that level by the 22, then that's it, I'm done. That order can exit. Okay. Then let's continue and talk about the buy limits and sell limits. The same trade. So placing a buy limit. So placing a buy limit, for example, you're gonna come here and then lot size and then say my buy limit order, and then let's look at this where it says buy limit. This is the price level, the 1.1338. You're gonna place it here, 1.1338. you see here, you ensure what you click pending order to ensure, then you place. So you can see where is current price at the moment. Current price is here, 1.1. This is the current price. This is where currently the price is. So when price reaches here, I'm saying price should put me in a trade automatically. So price is gonna fall and come here, and when it falls and comes here, that's my prediction, that's my anticipation. From here it's going to buy and go higher. This is how buy limits work. It's a bounce. It's more like a bounce. And then sell limits is vice versa of all that. So when price reaches this level of price, the 1.1413 price, I want price to sell from this level. I hope that makes sense, guys. So it's more like a bounce in the marketplace. So we'll be using buy limits a lot of times because we believe in them, and we will be trading fake outs mostly. We'll be trading a lot of things. So you need to get yourself used to this and practice. Yeah, that's it with the buy limits and the sell limits. Sell limits at the moment, so it's a bounce. So sell limit, you're gonna new order and then pending order and then sell limits. Then at what price you're gonna say 1.11413. That's it. Then you place your order. How to put horizontal line, you find them here. This is where you put your horizontal line so that they tell you this is the price level I want. And then your objects that you can play with your objects. This is how you play with them. Your horizontals, your trend lines, arrows, you see ticks and everything that we put in the market. Arrows, if you want price straight to appear here, this is how you place it. You see it goes in line. This is price label. You see straight at, you see where I placed it, straight at 1.11413, 1.11413. So we'll be starting price, guys. And then what else do we have? Yeah, trend lines, Fibonacci. We're gonna talk about Fibonacci as we go. Right now you don't understand what Fibonacci is, but we're going to talk about that. And then here below here, guys, I forgot to talk about this. Below here, it's your running trades. This is where your trades will be running. Your profits appears here. You see right now it's 000 everything. Then your account history is here. You click here. This is your account history. Your mailboxes, your journaling, and everything. Exposure. This is where you are. You click here. This is just how you operate your MetaTrader 4, guys. What else did I? Okay, buy stops and sell stops. Buy stop and sell stops are more like breakouts. You're trading breakouts. So most people, they use breakout strategies to trade. So breakout strategies, we have two stages in the marketplace. The stages that we have a trending market and the consolidating market. The trending market is a market that's trending. For example, from this low all the way higher, this market is trending, is moving. It's a moving market. It's on an uptrend. Then from this low going down, it's on a downtrend. But here, from this low to this high, here the market has been in one place, in one price level, between this price level from the side and this one for some time. So this is consolidating. So what's happening? The markets are not moving at all. So how do they use the buy stops and sell stops? Buy stops and sell stops are continuation. Remember, let's say this is the current price as we're having it right here. What we're saying is when price continues to go higher, when price reaches this price level, the 28.97, I want price to put me on the trade and continues to buy. And according to me personally, I think this is risky. Why? Because you're chasing price in a way. You're buying high. What happens when price decides to turn here and sells? Because it's high prices. You can't buy high prices. Even in business, you want to be buying low. Whatever you're buying, your products, you want to be buying low. So it's the same thing applies here. So here it's selling. You say when price reaches this level at 28.14, look at here. You want price to continue to come all the way down and sell. So when price sells, when price comes below your entry, that's your profit. You'll be making profit, and when it goes against you, you'll be making a loss. Ne? Yeah, that's your MetaTrader 4, and then boom, come here. The most important, the candlestick chart patterns. Remember what I said, we have a bullish and a bearish candle. Bullish candle for uptrend and bearish candle for a downtrend. So this is how your candles are. Let's start with the bearish one. We'll be looking at this last candle. You see on the swing, this is the last bearish candle we have, the black candle. Ne? So we have the high. This is the highest price. This is the close, the open, I mean, open, and this is the close, and then this is the low. So it's a low. So this is the lowest price it could reach when this candle opened, and this is where it closed. So it was this candle, and this candle opened here, and then it went higher to create a high, and it came down, and it came down, and came down, created a low, and then it closed here. The next candle opened this, which is this one. It opened here, which is a white one, so meaning it opens low. A bearish candle opens above or high, its open is here on top, and then a bullish candle open here. Here's a practical example here, so we'll be using this also as an example. So you can see this candle opened here, created a high, went down, created a low, and then it closed here. The next candle opened right at the opened here. This is the open of a bullish candle. Since it's white, then it went down, created a low, and it went higher, created a high, and then it closed here. So that's why we sometimes say open high, close. Ne? Open, the low, the close, and the high. It's a bullish candle for uptrend, so it has to open low. So most of the time you never see you only see a candle once it's done forming. I'm sure these candles, they form, it's a formation, so they'll be forming according to different time frames. So here you have your different types of time frames: M1 for 1 minute, M5 for 5 minutes, 15, M30, A1. Right now we're in a 4-hour time frame, daily, weekly, monthly. All these are for different types of traders, for day traders, for week, for scalpers, for swing traders. There's a different type of traders. That's why anyone can trade anywhere. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you can always trade. Né? So here, these are your different time frames. What do they mean? If we're in a 4-hour time frame, if I click here and I'm on a 4-hour time frame, what it means is that it's gonna take 4 hours for this candle to form or to finish forming. So meanwhile, what will be happening? It will be busy going up and down. Remember, it's priced just like this one. You see this one, it's not yet done forming. You see it's showing as if it's a bullish candle. It has already created a high. It might come down and continue falling. Then that will be done for you. So to see how candlesticks form, please download your MT4s on your cell phones and click a 5-minute chart. You will see how they form. Look at about 5 to 6 candles and see how they form, both the bearish and the bullish candles. On a 1 minute, it will take 1 minute for a candle to form. On a 5 minute, it will take 5 minutes. On a 15 minutes, it will take 15. M30, 30 minutes will take 30 minutes to close. Daily, weekly, just like that as it continues. So those are the different types of time frames as we trade them differently. So it took about 12 hours for these 3 candles to form. If you're in a 1 hour time frame, the 3 candles will be 3 hours. Ne? In a daily, we have 24 candles, which is 24 hours. Same thing, like it's time frames. We'll be learning more about this. Yeah, that's it. So I think that's all with your MetaTrader 4. If you want to put a text object, this is where you come and then you edit your text. That's it. You can write anything. And yeah, then if you want to close a trade will be running. Let's say, for example, a trade will be running. You just click a trade here and then you say close. Then if you want to change your chart, so this is where it comes in. By black and white, I don't mean to say every chart, because we prefer differently. Some, they would prefer their charts like this. Look at this candle. So here's your homework. I want you're gonna answer on the multiple choice questions that I'm gonna give you. I'll give you a multiple choice question below. You're gonna answer on here. You're gonna have to tell me which one is a bullish candle and which one is a bearish candle on this chart, on the USDX daily, your US dollar chart. You can see yeah, same thing with the buy stops and sell stops, a continuation that market will continue to come down. So you see here, let's say here, if I had my buy stop and price was consolidating, and then boom, it comes here, it triggers my order or my end, and it comes down, I'll be making losses. That's me in losses. Okay, guys, thank you. I hope you're enjoying my lessons, and I'll be producing more. And we're going to be growing together in this journey. I'll guide you step by step as I'm doing, through patience and your hard work. Remember, in order for you to get this, is to familiarize yourself with this on a daily basis. Practice. So right now, your homework, go to your MetaTrader 4, place trades like I showed you. Place trade like I showed you. I'll give you a platform, a homework whereby you can upload your screenshots on Peggy. This is where I place my trades. This is where I place my trades. I'd really appreciate that. Remember, we learn by doing. We don't learn by just listening to me doing this. You have to do it yourself. You have to open the chart yourself. That's it for now, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.